Welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Warriors Forest of Secrets, Chapter 21. Wow, this chapter, oh man, it hit me right here in my feelings. It starts off with Graystripe telling Fireheart, man, I'm so sorry I wasn't here during the battle. I should have been here. And Fireheart says, look, hey, you could have been hunting. You could have been on troll. You know, that we don't know what would have happened, okay? Sometimes you just can't be everywhere at once. It's okay. Fireheart really wants to share the idea that, hey, guess what? I think Stonefur and Mistyfoot, are Blue Star's missing kids. But he sees that Graystripe's got a lot on his mind. So instead, he says, hey, listen, man, Brackenpaw, he's the reason we found out about the attack, and he really fought like a warrior today. You should tell Blue Star he should be a warrior. And he's like, oh, man, that's awesome, but you were the one in the battle. You saw it happen. It's like, yeah, but you should be the one to recommend. You're his mentor. So he's, okay. So they go up to Blue Star, they tell her what happened, and Blue Star calls in the cats and says, every cat, oh, well, that's like a man's voice, but imagine a girl cat. Every cat who's old enough to catch their own prey, come on out. Brackenpaw fought like a warrior. He is now Brackenfur. And everyone's like, yeah! And Brackenpaw's like, oh my goodness, this is so awesome. And Cinderpaw comes out and congratulates him. And when he sees Cinderpaw, he's like, oh man, that you should have been a warrior too. You should be here with me. And she's like, no, I'm on my own path now, but I'm so happy for you. And Fireheart just thinks, wow, like for Cinderpaw, that's a really special spirit that can not worry about her own problems and troubles and just be thankful for her brother. Now this is over. Fireheart's exhausted. So he goes off to bed. He tells Graystripe, there's a part in here where they also talk about Tiger Claw, and Fireheart says, listen, you should stay around camp for the next few days and make sure Tiger Claw sees you. And Graystripe's like, oh man, but I gotta, okay, fine. And he decides to stay around. Now, after a few days, Fireheart feels Graystripe leave. And Fireheart kind of wakes up and follows him, and he sees Darkstripe watching. And he thinks, oh shoot, he saw Graystripe leave. He'll probably tell Tiger Claw. And so Fireheart says, hey, we're off to go catch some prey. Man, early hunting is the best. And he takes off after Graystripe. He follows Graystripe early in the morning, and he finds Graystripe by the Sunning Rocks, where he should not be meeting Graystripe or Silverstream. But he meets her, and he's like calling out in distress. This is Graystripe. And so Fireheart runs over and finds him, and he can see like Silverstream is like shivering, and there's like some blood, and the kits are coming, but something's going wrong. And so he asks, hey, is everything okay? And Graystripe looks panicked. And he's like, something's going wrong. Go get Yellowfang quickly. And Fireheart's like, oh my goodness, this isn't good. But he takes off. And he runs back to the camp. Yellowfang is not there. So he says, Cinderpaw, come with me. We need to go. There's a pregnant cat, blah, blah, blah. And so Cinderpaw's like, I'm going to go get some herbs. She tells Brackenfur to go find Yellowfang. And so Fireheart and Cinderpaw go off to where Silverstream is. Now, when they get to Silverstream, this is really tough. She's having her babies, and Cinderpaw immediately starts helping. She grabs one of the babies that come out. When they get there, Tiger Claw's there. And he looks at Fireheart. Fireheart, what is going on? Because Silverstream and Graystripe don't even realize he's there. Like, Silverstream's like, ah! And Gray Stripe's like, oh my goodness, it's okay. Before Fireheart can even answer, Cinderpaw says, Fireheart, get down here, quick, I need you. So he jumps down. She gives him a kit and says, start licking. Fireheart thinks his kit's dead, but she's like, no, just warm it up. Lick, 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 lick. So he does. She takes out another kit, and she gives it to Tiger Claw. And he says, lick this cat. And he's like, I'm not going to lick that thing. I'm not a medicine cat. And Cinderpaw, just like Yellowfang, says, you lump of fur, are you useless? You have a tongue. Lick this cat. And Tiger Claw just starts licking the cat too. It's pretty impressive. And then she tries to save Silverstream, giving her some medicine, having Gray Stripe help. But then Silverstream just looks up at Gray Stripe and says, I love you. Take care of our kits. And she's gone. Oh my goodness. Cinderpaw feels really bad because she kind of feels like she's one of the reasons she lost Silverstream. But Fireheart's just thinking, man, you saved these kids. We got to take care of these kids. And so they grab the kids and take them to find a mom. They also take the time a little bit to explain to Tiger Claw what's going on, that the kids are, from Silverstream and Gray Stripe. They're half-breeds, and, they don't really know what to do, but Tiger Claw finds out, and Fireheart and Cinderpaw take the kids back, but Fireheart says, Gray Stripe, I'll come back with you. I'll come back to you and mourn with you. You shouldn't be here alone. And Silverstream should be mourned because she was a brave warrior. But Gray Stripe says, yes, after this, her clan won't want to mourn her because she betrayed him, betrayed them. And it's all complex. And so we're going to have to figure out in the next chapter what are the results of all of this. Oh, man. I'm a little nervous. Some vocabulary words. Distributed. Distributed means to give out, to share, to carry and drop off somewhere else. If you think of like a delivery man is a distributor. He takes the products and gives them to other people. Santa Claus distributes presents. Faltered. Faltered is to it's like a moment of weakness. So this could be like your courage. I will not stop. And you see a dragon, you're like, oh my goodness. Your courage falters. It weakens. It wavers. And then maybe you build, but I'm still going to fight even though I'm scared. And this part, Gray Stripes, I think his strength falters. It could have been Fireheart too. But like they're pretty strong, but then they see something that makes them weak. Oh my goodness. And so they kind of faltered in that sense. Begrudge is to hold bad feelings towards someone. To have a grudge, to begrudge. And Cinderpaw, she could think, you know what, Brackenfur, you didn't deserve this. I should have been a warrior too. Like she could have had this attitude, but she didn't. She didn't begrudge him. She didn't hold some bad feelings. She was just happy. Divert means to redirect. If there's a river, you can divert the river. Or Gray Stripe has some idea of, oh, Gray Stripe is doing something strange. But Fireheart tried to divert his thinking. Oh, we're going hunting. We're not doing anything wrong. Here's what you probably think. I'm trying to divert your thought. Roused. Roused is to awaken, to get going. So Cinderpaw was a little bit sad. She's like, I lost Silverstream. I couldn't save her. And she's a little bit depressed. But then let's go. We got to save these kids. She awakens the energy inside her. She rouses herself. That leaves us with our discussion question. How do you feel about Silverstream's death? I mean, there's a lot there to think about. ThunderClan, RiverClan, Fireheart secrets, Graystripe secrets, Blue Star, Tiger Claw. What's going in your mind? Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.